My name is Paige, and I'm in 4th grade. I live with my mom Penny in an old apartment. Well, most people would probably call it old, but I like to think of it as charming. A retro building with a touch of Showa-era nostalgia. Pretty cool, right? But at school, the mean kids always have something to say. "You're so poor, it's sad," or "It must be awful not having a dad." They either feel sorry for me or make fun of me. My dad passed away from an illness when I was really little, so it's just been me and my mom for as long as I can remember. But honestly, I've never felt lonely, not even once. That's why I don't get why they say those things. I may not remember my dad much, but my mom told me he loved me more than anything. Even though he's not here anymore, I'm proud to be his daughter. Plus, life with just me and my mom is more than enough to make me happy. I'm home! Hey, guess what? I got a perfect score on my quiz again today. Isn't that amazing? Welcome home, Paige. That's awesome. Another perfect score. But first, you need to wash your hands and put away your backpack when you get home. Oh, right! Right, I got so excited I forgot. Still, you've been incredible lately, Paige. Getting perfect scores on every quiz, even without going to cram school. Right? At first, I didn't just want to lose to the kids who go to cram schools or have tutors. But you know what? That doesn't matter to me anymore. Now I just think studying is fun. Wow, that's so like you, Paige. Also, you're so good with words, too. I can't wait to see what you achieve in the future. Oh, speaking of writing, the whole class submitted entries for the National Essay Competition. That's exciting. I can't wait to see the results. But for now, let's celebrate your perfect score today. Tonight, we're having my special homemade pumpkin pies. Yay! Awesome! I love your homemade pie, Mom. Let's eat. Freshly fried and delicious. It's so good I could cry. It's just the two of us. But this is how my mom and I live happily every day. Sure, there are challenges when it's just us girls, but we manage to get through most things. After all, we've got my super strong mom and me, the girl who can handle just about anything. One weekend, something funny happened when we went shopping at the local bargain grocery store. Hey, Mom, look! Today's pudding is on sale. See over there? It's a huge line. Wow, that's amazing. Pudding is your favorite, isn't it, Paige? All right then, let's join the line and stock up on a ton of pudding. Yay! Oh, look, Mom, your favorite cupcake is over there too. And it's an all-you-can-stuff bag deal. We can't pass this up. Now that's what I'm talking about. Let's grab the pudding first, and then it's cupcake time. Yeah, let's do this. My mom and I were headed to the checkout, feeling super satisfied with our cart full of sale items. That's when it happened. We ran into the last people we wanted to see. Well, I thought I heard some conversations that sounded a bit cheap. Could it be Paige, my Ellie's classmate? Oh, hello, Ellie's mom. Oh my, is this your mother? Yes, well, I'm just shopping with my mom today. These people were my classmate, Ellie, and her mom. Ellie always bragged about how rich her family was, and honestly, she's one of the girls I have a hard time getting along with. She's always looking down on me, calling me a poor kid from a single-parent family. Look, Mom, didn't I tell you? This is the girl I was talking about. The poor one. She's always trying to get seconds at lunch or taking home leftovers from kids who are absent. Isn't that hilarious? Oh my, how pitiful. Wait a minute. Ellie, you must never turn out like this, okay? What the heck? Suddenly bumping into them and they're already mocking me? Hey, Mom, say something, please. How sad. Stuffing your cart with pudding and cupcakes like that. I guess you can only afford the sale items, huh? What? Mom, let's just go home. Oh, don't leave just yet. Move out of the way. Ellie and her mom blocked our way, making it impossible to pass. Then Ellie's mom said something completely unnecessary. Oh, by the way, Paige's mom, will you be attending next week's open house? Yes, of course I will. Oh my, really? I thought you might skip it because of work or something. You know, that's also the day they announced the results of the National Essay Contest. Yes, that's right. Oh, I can't wait. Well, it's pretty much a given that my Ellie will win. I suppose there's nothing for you to look forward to, though, is there? Excuse me? Still, it's so exciting to think about how many people will be there to celebrate Ellie's big win. Anyway, we'll be off now. Please excuse us. Excuse us? What is with these people? From start to finish, they're just oozing with condescension. It was supposed to be a relaxing day off, but thanks to Ellie and her mom, I was in such a bad mood. Meanwhile, my mom, Penny, didn't seem fazed at all. She was happily admiring the puddings and cupcakes we bought, smiling as if nothing had happened. How could she stay so calm after being subjected to all those snide remarks and condescending jabs? I couldn't wrap my head around it. Then came the next week, open house day. Ellie's mom showed up with this ridiculously flashy outfit, practically drenched in perfume that hit you before she even walked in. She was going all out to scream, "Look at me, I'm rich." Honestly, isn't there such a thing as moderation? Everyone around her was clearly uncomfortable, cringing from the overpowering perfume and staring at her inappropriate outfit in disbelief. But she didn't notice a thing and kept grinning, clearly mistaking the awkward stares for admiration. I even overheard her bragging loudly. "Today's all about my daughter. This open house is the perfect chance to show off how amazing she is." Seriously? Some people just don't get it. Seriously, what's with all the noise? I thought, and when I turned around, I couldn't believe my eyes. My mom, Penny, was standing right next to Ellie's mom. Oh no, Mom. Why did you have to stand there of all places? But when I looked at her, she was smiling at me, like she found the whole situation amusing. Then the bell rang, and our homeroom teacher stepped up to the podium. The teacher said, "All right, everyone, take your seats. Today's the day we announce the results of the National Essay Contest. But before we get to that, let's have you share your essays with your parents." The theme of the essay was, "The kind of adult I want to become in the future." Everyone talked about their dreams. Some wanted to be professional baseball players, soccer players, or singers. There were all kinds of dreams being shared. Finally, it was my turn. "All right, Paige, it's your turn," the teacher called out. I stood up at the podium, feeling incredibly nervous. Then I started reading my essay aloud. "The kind of adult I want to become is," I began. But before I could continue, Ellie's mom suddenly yelled out, "Wait a minute! Excuse me? I'd rather hear my daughter Ellie's presentation first instead of listening to some poor kid's speech." "Right? Good one, Mom." Ma'am, but we need to remain quiet during class. Well, this girl comes from a single-parent household. Single-parent kids are usually lower educated, you know." "No, Paige is very..." "Anyway, I think it would be better for everyone to hear the essay from my well-educated daughter. That would probably boost the class's morale, don't you think?" "Yeah, exactly, teacher." "The order of presentations is based on the numbers. Parents cannot decide this for the class. Ellie's mom, if you can't remain quiet, I will have to ask you to leave." What is with these people? Both mother and daughter are a real problem. I was feeling incredibly frustrated, but once again, my mom Penny ignored Ellie's mom's comments and kept smiling warmly as she watched over me. "Paige's mom looks so strange, doesn't she? Totally different from my mom." "Ha! Ellie, I'm returning those words right back at you." "Huh? What do you mean?" "Ellie, why is your mom wearing a miniskirt with her shoulders and back exposed at a school event? She's stylish." "No, that's called being tacky. Actually, maybe it's too flashy, too gaudy, or even painful to look at." What? At that point, the whole class started to snicker. I could hear whispers like, "That's true." Ellie's mom turned bright red and completely furious, snapped, Who are you to say anything about someone who's never worn a glamorous outfit? Anyway, teacher, hurry up and let my daughter read her essay. I'm not going to be quiet until you let her do it. Ugh! The teacher sighed and said, "Well, there's no helping it. Let's go ahead and announce the results to everyone. I had hoped that the parents would listen to the kids' essays without any preconceived notions, but actually, there is a winner from this class in the National Essay Contest." The kids in the class started shouting, "Who is it? Who is it?" Among them, the one person who was absolutely certain that her daughter had won was Ellie's mom, and she said something outrageous. "Oh, it's my daughter. See, I told you. My daughter's been getting such a proper education, so winning the essay contest is just the beginning." She said this proudly. But Paige has won the National Essay Contest. Huh? What? I see. What? No way. That can't be true. Ellie's mom turned pale at the teacher's announcement. And while everyone else was cheering, "Paige, that's amazing! That's so impressive!" Ellie's mom refused to back down. "There's no way that's true." "No, this is an undeniable fact. And I can see why Paige won." "Huh? Look, my daughter has received proper education, unlike this poor single mother family, so she's obviously far more capable." Ellie's mom, please stop this. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! This judging is invalid. I'm going to go complain to the person in charge. If you're the teacher and you see the kids every day, you should know which one is more outstanding. Ellie's mom started stomping her feet, and the teacher, clearly getting irritated, said firmly to her, "Let me be clear. Ellie's essay didn't even make it to the final selection. In fact, it didn't even meet the word count requirement, and she didn't submit it on time either. Have you been properly checking your child's homework and assignments at home?" After the teacher's shocking statement, Ellie's mom seemed to have nothing to say. She was clearly taken aback, and it didn't go unnoticed by my mom, Penny, who had silently tolerated everything up until that point. Now it seemed like her emotions exploded. Taking the opportunity, she started her counterattack. Calmly, coolly, and steadily, of course. "Ellie's mom, after living with your child for months, what exactly have you seen in your own daughter?" What do you mean by that?" "Isn't it obvious? Your daughter's just like you. She looks down on people, doesn't consider others' feelings, and all she talks about is money. How expensive the things she has are, how fancy everything is." But... Well, sure, we're a single-parent family, but honestly, as long as we can live peacefully, money's not that important. What's really important is creating an environment where the people you care about can smile. There's no point in wearing sparkling things every day or having stuff that no one else has. Huh? For parents, happiness is seeing your child work hard every day, right? Mom. Ellie's mom, listen to Paige's essay. You'll remember what's truly important, what's been lost, and things you may have forgotten. Paige, could you? Of course. For a moment, the room was filled with commotion, but as the teacher instructed, I stood in front of my classmates and read my winning essay aloud. "The adult I aim to be is like my mother. I want to be like her, a strong and resilient woman. Although I come from a single-parent household, I've never once felt lonely. My mom is someone who combines the strength and reliability of a father with the kindness and toughness of a mother. She also possesses compassion, empathy, and a sense of mercy. She is someone who can extend a helping hand without hesitation to those weaker than herself, and she faces injustice with courage. She works hard without showing off, and even when things are tough, she quickly moves on and stays positive. She values herself, yet she also respects the diversity of others, and she treats me as an individual, not just a child, and she always focuses on the good in people. I too want to become a person with a big heart and deep compassion, just like her." When I finished reading my long essay, Mom looked at me with a proud smile. Then, everyone gave me a big, big round of applause. Paige, thank you. Ellie? Ellie's mom? How was it? No, I'm leaving. Wait, Mom! Wait for me! Ellie's mom, with her face bright red, tried to leave the classroom. But then my mom, Penny, stopped her and said, "Today, face your daughter properly." Huh? I can understand that you want to highlight your own daughter over others, but your approach was a bit off. Huh? Every mother is doing her best for her child. Each one of us has our child as the most important, and we've all worked hard to raise them. We're all mothers in the same position. Yeah, but Your husband is not the only one who should stand out. Your child isn't the only one who's special. We all have the same feelings for our children, and you shouldn't forget that. If you try to put yourself in others' shoes, you'll understand. Yeah, but my husband always gets attention. Also, think about it from your child's perspective. It's not just about you anymore. Your childhood is over. Didn't you have your time to play and get all the attention? Now it's your daughter's turn. You can't overshadow her, and you can't let her feel isolated because of you. Don't impose your tastes or your way of thinking on her. Go home and talk with your daughter. Got it? In the end, Ellie's mom let out a wordless growl and left the classroom sniffling. Ellie followed her out shortly after. The rest of the parent observation went on peacefully after that. Apparently, later that afternoon, Ellie and her mom came back to the school and spoke with the homeroom teacher. On our way home from the parent observation, I slowly walked back home, holding my mom's hand. Paige, your essay was amazing, just like I expected from you. Right? But honestly, I just wrote what I truly felt. That's what's great. Maybe you have a talent for expressing those honest feelings in writing. Yeah, I really love writing. By the way, do you think Ellie will be at school tomorrow? Well, I'm not sure. I hope your essay resonates with her. I hope so. Paige, even adults make mistakes, just like kids do. But when you realize it, what matters is what you do next. Will you sulk and give up? Or will you say, okay, that happened, but I'll try harder next time. Now let's see if that mother-daughter pair can hold on. Yeah. What do you think, Paige? I hope they can hold on. Do you think you can forgive what was done to you? Well, I was hurt by some things they said, but people make mistakes, you know? That's right. Maybe they're just putting on a front. Because, I don't really know what kind of person Ellie is. We've never really talked, and I don't know anything about her family. Ellie didn't have any friends in class either. I see. Anyway, I'm hungry. Yeah, me too. I'm starving. Oh, Paige, what should we have for dinner tonight? How about we celebrate your essay contest win with some conveyor belt sushi? Sushi! Yay! All right, it's decided. I want dessert too. So what happened next? Well, actually, the very next day, Ellie came to school. As soon as she got there, she came up to me and apologized, saying, "I'm sorry for everything I did." When I talked to her, she told me that her mom had always told her that being poor was shameful. She really wanted to be friends with me, but after hearing that, she started feeling like it was wrong to be close to me, so she began avoiding me. It seems like she had a talk with our teacher and her dad. Later, Ellie and her parents came to our house, and they apologized to both me and my mom. From that point on, Ellie started changing. She became kinder to the younger students, and she stopped wearing flashy clothes and bringing inappropriate school supplies. She said she felt much lighter after making those changes. She started handing in her homework properly, quit the cram school and private tutor, and was able to play with her friends after school. She even said that at cram school, she used to just doodle because it was boring, and how she was relieved that she didn't have to continue with a tutor who didn't fit her anymore. She felt so much better. As for Ellie's mom, lately, she's been coming over to our house a lot, and started calling my mom Master. It looks like she also started a part-time job and wants to be like my mom. She's even been doing housework properly now. I don't know. I'm just glad it worked out.
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!